Welcome to the Blades in Light and Shadow TTRPG Companion. We're so glad you joined us for this deep dive into the world of Morella and beyond using the medium that inspired Blades tabletop gaming. That's a thing, question mark. Be warned though, many of these entries include spoilers for Blades of Light and Shadow Book 2 through Chapter 13. So now that we can tailor our information to you, are you familiar with TTRPGs? Yes, let's get crunchy, or no, I'm just here for the lore. Great, show us your takes on social media. By the way, you'll notice everyone's starting at level 12, which is around where we'd say they'll be at the beginning of Book 2, save for the monsters. Oh yeah, did we mention there will be monsters too? Just wait till you see Grop Chief's weakness, let's go! By the way, this is a VIP-only feature, and the menus are very atrocious, and you'll see why. Let's go to Heroes. Let's go to Main Party. We'll start out with Tyrell. By the way, I'm not going to read all this. I'll read the kind of like small parts here just to let you guys know a little bit of basic information about it, but otherwise you can pause the information and look over it more in detail unless you have VIP, which again, it's a VIP only feature. Tyrell is a level 7 paladin, level 5 wizard. It gives a detailed rundown of his abilities, proficiencies, his armor, as well as weapons, and then kind of like weapons, equipment, and just highlights of his character. Basically, if you've ever played any RPG, whether it be Baldur's, Diablo, etc., it gives basically a rundown, but D&D is more like it. Next up is, like I said, the menu is horrible, Imtura. She is a level 6 barbarian, level 6 fighter, and she dual wields battle axes, has leather armor, and spyglass, and a sextant. And gives, again, her ability highlights. Yeah, Cade, by the way, has a sheet. It's cute. He's a level 10 bard, doesn't fit him. Level 2 monk, doesn't fit him either. Unarmed. Flurry of blows. When and where. He has padded clothing. No, he doesn't. He has a loot. At least 5 books and a bag of holding. It's cute. No, he doesn't. When I think bard, I think the guy from Witcher. Excuse me. Still sick. Nia, level 8 cleric, level 4 monk. She has imbued magical leather and a light crystal jewelry. She has an amulet. I don't know where that's been either. Anyway. Also, you know, if you're going to give us this information, and so we can actually read it, Pixelberry, if you're listening, or maybe some of you can pass this on. Mal, by the way, is up next. If you could make the little thumb hand on the bottom that goes like this after like 5 seconds go away, that would be great. Because, you know, when you're trying to read this and you've got tap to continue and this crap going on, it's kind of irritating. Level 8 rogue, level 4 bard. He's got daggers throwing, dual-wield hand-to-hand daggers, Stabby and Stabby Jr. He has black armor with a hood. He also has racials that play into, I guess, his leather. And then Thieves' Tools, Disguise Kit, Herbalism Kit, a bag of holding, packet of Mayberry fruit leather. Again, we've never seen any of these things before in our lives in the game, but now for the new companions that we spent all of maybe one chapter getting to know. Willow, level 12 druid, no surprise there. She's unarmed, permanent bark skin, and a herbalist kit, tailor's tools, when and where. Several living flowers. Again, like I said, the menus are a bit obtuse. Next up is Chirta. She is a level 6 artificer, level 6 wizard. Arcane focus is drawn from true magic imbued with gold from her tattoos, as is dwarven custom. Okay, sure, we'll go with that. Enchanted leather outfit, halves force damage. Alchemy kit, Tinker's Tools, Thieves' Tools, Animate Spellbook, and Enchanted by Her Grandmother. Okay. So nothing else from the heroes. Return to main menu. Next up will be villains. Let's learn about the monsters. Shadestalker. Large legendary monstrosity. If he was legendary, he would be with the legendary monsters. They literally had a selection. Makes 1 tentacle bite and 2 claw attack per turn. He has a claw melee weapon. Just claws. He just uses claws. And tentacle bite, which is redundant because it's literally the first thing we read. Back to villains menu. Again, he'd be in the legendary enemies, but he's not. So here's the one we've heard about, Grobtar Chief. Grobtar, he's a CR-17 medium amphibious humanoid. He gets 2 attacks, may make an additional claw swipe as a bonus. He can bite. By the way, in case you missed the first one, he has claws, did you know? And also an arcane sphere. And, ability highlights. Vulnerable to seduction. You know, I think some of them played Baldur's 3, and they're like, listen, you can mate a bear, so let's go ahead and add that to the Murloc. Anyway, monsters, last one, Drachna Queen. Large legendary. Do I have to say it again? Has 3 attacks per turn, 1 with each claw as well as a stinger. Claw. Again, redundant. Claw, melee attack. Sting, melee attack. I'm a cool mom. Twice a short rest, Drachna Queen can summon a drone to take a hit for a drone dies immediately. Next up are legendary enemies, everyone. Dreadlord. Dreadlord, Ashen, rescanned elf, sorcerer, bard, and hybrid warlock patron, CR26. Arcane focus is his molten core, visible through his ribs. Natural molten armor. Immunity to necrotic magic, vulnerable to radiant damage. Possession of Nia's body. -4 to Nia's natural AC as a base. HP reduced to Nia's HP plus 60. And then basically a bunch of ability information. Next up is Xenia. She's a level 14 warlock, level 6 bard, CR16. Has arcane focus, mage gown that is, I guess, you know, made out of vine roots, and animated grimoire that offers absolutely no information whatsoever or buffs or anything. A friend in me, twice a day, she may burn a legendary resistance out of combat to auto-pass a insight check. And last but not least, Solarian, Temple of Light Cleric. No real information levels or anything whatsoever about him, but he's a CR12. He has a light crystal staff and a light imbued robes. And then, you know, information about White Tower, you know, some sort of spell, legendary action, yada yada yada. Alright, so now to the main menu for the anti-heroes. We have Baroness Isadora. She's a level 14 wizard, level 6 warlock. She has arcane focus, celestial mage gown, and an elvish spellbook. Isadora can lend a spell to Nira and vice versa to add double damage. That's cool. Anti-heroes. Let's go to Prince Aaron, who's in shadow form. Level 6 rogue. Yeah, no, he's not. Mastermind, bard, level 3 artificer, and level 1 warlock. You would think he would be more warlock. Alchemal kit, short sword, dagger, fine clothes, thieves' tools, herbalist kit, poisoner's kit, alchemist supplies, sketchbook, signet ring from his deceased mother, Queen Ariana. Second Son's Gambit. If Aaron has indicated no ill intentions towards the target throughout their acquaintance and beats the target's passive insight on a deception roll, he receives 2 surprise rounds. By the way, again, I can't read the rest of this really, because tap to continue's in the way. Pixelberry, I swear to God, they don't play their own shit. It irritates me. Lady Neria, finally the last one. She is a level 17 wizard, level 3 warlock. She has arcane focus, mage robes, elven spellbook with wizardly quill enchantment, far too many spell components. This doesn't give you any information. As a D&D player, I want to throw something. Anyway, Nera can lend a spell, vice versa, so basically redundancy. It's always the quiet ones. And that's it for pretty much all of this, for going down their things. No one, I'm finished. I know what you're thinking. Someone's missing. Someone important. Did you forget me, little worm? I could never forget you, and neither can my pet. Yeah, it's Alex. What? We can't tell you everything. You haven't met the real monsters yet. We hope you had fun diving into the lore of Blades. What lore? Seriously. Don't forget to show us your Blades tabletop takes on socials. That's it. I want you all to know this. That was it. By the way, it's, hold on, we gotta wait for it to pop up here. As you can see here, this is book 1, chapter 1. Most likely there's not going to be a book 2, okay? There might be a chapter 2, though, if you really ask him hard enough. But, yeah, no, that was it. So, to make up for basically how fast this video was, and how lackluster this whole update was, that they forced upon everyone, there's now a rating system, as you can see here. There's a I like it and a not for me. Since this is a VIP feature only that we had to pay for, and basically is probably clickbait as hell for a lot of people, so they're like, oh my god, another thing for Blades, man, I really should get VIP. Don't do it, it's not worth it, as you saw there. Next up is, I guess this, you know, you get, like, choices pass now, so I get 15 premium choices for slow burn in the next 16 hours. Most likely not going to do that. And then next up is this little diamond icon at the top, which is also over here. If you go to rewards right here, you see earn diamonds, right? They're quintessentially the same thing. If you go over here and you hit see offers, right? Man, I haven't seen this. Pretty... I don't know. We'll go with desperate. Let me know if any of this is legit, because I've done these on other apps and I never seem to get the crystals right, or diamonds or whatever the hell. I never seem to get them because most of the time they're like just, yeah, no, they kind of just, there's words I'd like to use, but we'll just say they kind of cheap out on you and don't give you the crystals or diamonds or anything. So I don't typically do those because it's just, you know, choices, for instance, will get the revenue is how this works. For those of you that don't know business or economics, they'll get the revenue for you doing the offer. But again, like I said, with other apps, haven't done this at all with choices yet, but this is how it works, is you'll go and you'll download the game or whatnot, you'll play it to whatever is the prerequisite, and then supposedly you're supposed to get those diamonds, right? Yeah, no, I never seem to get lucky with those. Let me know if they worked for you, though. Because it makes me laugh, because then when you think about it, the VIP gets what again? We get 30 diamonds a day. Let's go after 30 days. So pretty much one of those offers, if legitimate, gives you more diamonds than literally and figuratively by VIP, making VIP irrelevant because eventually you guys who don't do VIP will eventually get access to the chapters, books, or whatnot. So, yeah, without further ado, hey, look, we're back up to 100 ads daily, though. You know what I'm going to say to that. So without further ado, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Do you like the new companion thing? Is it cool for you? How about this? I'm going to ask you guys a personal question. Are you into D&D? Are you into Diablo? Are you into Boulders? Did you play the new BG3? Did you play that? Let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know what kind of RPG games you have ever played, if you've ever played any. If not, and you are new to the genre, I would say, you know, if you're really wanting to get into it, try BG3, you know, the new Baldur's. Um, but also Diablo, both of which are really good entry points in my opinion. Though if you do not like turn-based things, get into Diablo first. I used to enjoy turn-based when I was younger, but as I've got older and my circumstances, I'm not so much into the turn-based things anymore. Because I look at it like this. This is one of the reasons why I ream choices for wasting my time is, especially with the new companion app, or not app, book, I guess, what we just did. Um, time is short, right? Time is very short. And you should do things that are worth your time, worth your money, worth all of it. Because you can never, you can get your money back, right? You can never get your time back. Your time is finite. So even if you think, well, all right, instead of sleeping 8 hours, I'll sleep 6 hours, you still lose time. You can never get it back. Just saying. So, once again, thank you all for watching. Love your beautiful faces, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.